My name's Luke, and I'm white.
I'm Logan and I'm black.
And together we are
The
Cool
cool young
Young Crab
crabs.
Podcast. Nice podcast.
Podcast without a name.
Dude, it's Cool Young Crab.
Is it Cool Young Crab? Oh,
Yeah, Cool
alright.
Young Crab, dude. What's wrong with
I
that?
hate that fucking.
What the
It
fuck's wrong
sounds
with Cool Young
retarded.
Crab, dude? Who cares?
Okay, so hold on. If we are going to do another tier list, are we actually gonna fucking debate?
I don't even know what the tier list could be. Like, what the
Okay,
fuck are we
we
gonna do a
should-
tier list about?
Let's debate it. We could do cartoon characters. I saw cartoon females up there.
No, dude.
No? Okay.
That's whack as hell. Alright, let's do Halo.
That's your past video game edition? Man, fuck.
Let's do Halo.
All Halo games?
All Halo multiplayer maps, Halo Magnums, all FPS Halo games, Halo Spartans,
Dude, let's do the fucking Magnums. I'd do that.
Halo Magnums. All
The
right.
Magnums, yeah.
So,
Okay. Combat Evolved Magnum. I'd
all right,
never
hold
played
on. Are we
Combat Evolved.
doing the intro? I've literally played every single Halo game in the last month. I've literally went back and beat every single one.
I've
So
only played a
all
couple
this
of
shit
them.
is fresh in my mind.
Also, didn't you aren't we recording?
Oh yeah, let's redo the intro. So I'll cut
Alright.
I'll cut everything from before this. We'll do the intro.
All
All right, you do it.
You do the fucking intro. I don't know what the fucking intro's gonna
Why?
be. You do it. 'Cause
Alright.
I don't fucking know.
All right. Sup, guys? Come back to the podcast. We don't know what we're doing. Let's do this. So, like, Halo 2, fucking terrible, dude.
Okay, hold on.
Looks like shit. It's
No, stop.
what?
We gotta restart.
Why are we restarting?
Because you said welcome back.
So,
Okay, whatever.
dude, what are you
Fuck
talking?
it.
You already
said
ruined
welcome
it.
back.
You ruined
There's
it
no
already,
fucking-
dude. You just ruined the podcast, dude.
Good.
You literally ruined it. All right. Halo 2, obviously in fucking E tier, bro.
Okay, are we rating the Magnums or
Yes,
rating
we're rating
the game?
we're rating the Magnums.
Okay.
Halo
Is the
2
Halo
Magnum.
Magnum is it garbage? I've
Halo-
never played Halo 2.
I've played it at your house 1,000 times.
It
I
was
literally,
definitely not that. We might have played it a couple times.
dude, I
but never
literally,
beat the
I
game.
literally begged your mom to give me the game.
No, you didn't. But okay,
Yes, I did. You can fucking call her right now.
I'm not. But okay.
Whatever, dude. All right, Halo 2 Magnum. Dog shit. It looks tiny. Does like no damage. Even when you dual wield it, damage sucks. It's fucking terrible. Like
Fair.
it's so bad people forget it's in the game. Trash.
Yeah.
You have any problem
Okay.
with that?
I don't know.
All right. Why the okay? All right.
I don't play. Is it Halo 3?
Yeah, so Halo 3. So Halo 3 is
Halo 3 Magnum's pretty good, right?
it's slow firing. It's bad fire rate, but good damage.
Yeah.
It's kind of got shitty accuracy.
Okay.
It's only really good if you dual wield it. Either do double magnums or plasma pistol, and that as like a
Okay.
good little 1-2. I like it. It feels good to shoot. It's like, it's real powerful sounding. It's not that
Sure.
great though. And also,
Okay.
since in Halo 3, most times you spawn with BR assault rifle, you basically never
Mhm.
use it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like it, but it's
I would
it's
I would
I'm
take
putting
a brute. I would take a brute weapon over the Magnum. That's for sure.
like what, dude?
Is
You
it
don't
the
know-
Mangler
you
or
don't
the
know
Mauler?
Yeah, the Mauler, dude. Mauler's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'd take the Mauler over the fucking Magnum.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And then Halo 3 ODST
That's
S
the same
tier.
thing.
S tier, dude.
No,
You've
no.
never. All right. First off,
I
it's
have played
It's a
ODST.
totally different Magnum than Halo 3. It's
I still would
way
take a-
bigger.
well-
It's first you can zoom. All right,
Can
and
you
also
not
there
zoom with the-
you don't.
Can you not zoom with the Halo 3 Magnum?
No, it's not
Okay.
I mean, it's not really a precision weapon in Halo 3.
Yeah, it's that
but
stupid
in
fucking
Halo 3
zoom.
ODST, it's got the good zoom. It's
Okay.
good for headshots. I like it. I don't think you
I'd
can.
put
I
it
don't think
in-
you can even
I'd-
get the BR in ODST.
Probably not.
I'm
I'd
putting
put
it
it
in
in
B.
B-
I like
B.
it a lot.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
in Halo 5, they had the rec system, right? So like the main game mode was called Warzone, and it was like
hmm
15v15 on like a huge
Mhm.
map, and there was also like AI people on the map,
Okay.
and there were like bosses and shit. you know? So like you're fighting the AI to get points and you're
So
fighting the enemy
multiplayer.
team, right?
So like multiplayer Halo Infinite, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much, right? And I
Okay.
actually liked it a lot. But
Okay.
they had this thing called the Rex system, which was like loot boxes. So
Mm-hmm.
instead of just finding a gun, you would have to like pay real money to get a rec pack, and you would open
That's
it, and it would give you a bunch of weapon cards, and you could like use them as shit. And so there was like a Magnum variant, which was basically the Halo 3 Magnum, and it was like a
okay.
3 round burst, silenced. It was like a 2 burst headshot. It was super good, and I got one, and I never used it because they're one use things. So I
Yeah.
literally got it. It's probably still on my account today. If I went back on a Halo 5, it's probably still there. You know?
So you keep the weapon.
No, once you use it, once you spawn in with it, it's gone. You have to try and
That's
get another card.
so
It's so
fucking
retarded.
dumb.
It's the
That's
dumbest thing
so
ever.
bad.
It's literally the worst thing of all time. Because everybody's
Yeah.
opinion on Halo 5 is
It
multiplayer was
fucking
fun.
sucks.
No, it's the multiplayer is fun.
I
The
was sure it was
gameplay is
garbage.
good for what it is. But the
Mm-hmm.
art style looks like shit. The weapons aren't very cool, and the campaign is fucking terrible, dude.
Yeah.
Like Halo
That's
Infinite's campaign is boring. Halo 5's campaign will like it makes you upset to play it. You're
it's
like,
bad.
this is
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah.
Let's just go right to Halo 5. Halo 5 has a really, really good Magnum. I like the Magnum a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you spawn AR Magnum. I really like the Magnum. I think it's like a 5 or 6 shot headshot. It's really
Is that
smooth.
kind of garbage?
No, it's kind and no, it shoots decently fast. I'm saying
Okay.
it's like it's similar TTK to a BR.
Okay.
I like it a lot. It's got good zoom. It's basically the same as the ODST one, just not suppressed.
Yeah.
I do like the Halo 5 Magnum. I don't like the way it looks. It looks weird,
Looks kind of
but I
stupid,
fuck the
but
Halo 5 Magnum. I'm putting it in B. Is that fucked up?
okay. I mean, I never played Halo 5
Then how are you talking about how the story's trash? You never played the game, dude.
because I know that it's
Dude, you don't
garbage.
know
Again,
you don't know
as it's
anything.
the story
You don't know
transcended the
anything about
game.
anything, dude. You don't know anything,
Hey,
bro.
shut up.
Shut up.
Halo 4. I played
Sucks.
Halo 4.
Halo 4.
No,
Yeah, I was playing Halo 4 like an hour ago. Halo
the Halo
4.
4 Magnum's good.
Halo 4 Magnum bloom. That's the problem.
Well, like,
There's fucking bloom.
but
So
like, what other?
unless the guy's like 3 feet away from you, you cannot
Hmm.
spam headshots. It's bad. Bloom
I'm just trying.
shouldn't be in Halo.
I'm just trying to think. What the fuck else would you use though? Like, what kind of pistol would
Well,
you use?
you can spawn with the fucking the Promethean pistol.
The
The
thing's
one
kind of
that
shitty. It kind of
it's a
sucks.
one-shot kill.
Is it a one-shot
Yeah,
kill? It's been a long
you
time since
charge
I
it
played
up and
4.
it's a one-shot kill, dude. But also
Oh yeah,
fucking
the
Halo 4 has
huge.
yeah, cuz Halo 4 has
It is
fucking
huge.
loadouts for some reason.
Yeah, and it was fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
And like you can just spawn with the carbine. Dude, the carbine it shoots so fast and it's like a 4-shot headshot. Like
Hmm.
why would I ever pick up a power weapon, dude? The carbine is just so good. And then the
Alright,
fucking
fair.
I don't know what it's called, the whatever the Promethean pistol is. So Halo
Well,
4 Halo 4 is going in E tier. There's no reason to ever use it. And also
fair
in
enough.
campaign you instantly throw it away. Halo 4
Yeah,
yeah, that shit sucks, dude.
that's fair.
But I do like the sound effect. It's got good gun sound. Sound effects nice.
Would you say it is as bad as Halo 2?
Halo 2 Magnum is literally useless.
So I
And
say it's B
Halo
tier.
4 Magnum is functionally useless because you all yeah, it's not as bad,
So
but
put
you
in D tier.
always replace it with anything. You never keep
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I
I
don't know.
think D tier is
Yeah,
good
I get
for
it.
that.
And then Halo Infinite, the sidekick is gameplay wise, right? I like it.
Hmm.
It's the same as the Halo 5 Magnum, right?
Hmm.
It's like, decent amount. It's like okay ammo. Really, but zero bloom. So it's really good for, picking people off.
Okay.
But it looks boring and it sounds boring.
Yeah, it just looks
It's
like a
not.
fucking
It's not a
normal ass
fun. It's
gun.
not fun. It's also
Yeah,
not a Magnum. It's the sidekick.
yeah.
So if this were gameplay, it would probably be S or A.
But
But
overall,
it's got literally zero swag. It's going to E. That shit's gay, bro. That shit's gay. You fine with that? Have you played Halo Infinite?
I did play. I think I've got like a couple hours into it.
Halo Infinite multiplayer is really fun.
Yeah, it is kind of fun.
Delta flags, which is like it's a small ass map. You spawn with the
Hmm.
random weapons, capture the flag is so fun, dude.
Yeah,
And then Reach.
I see.
Halo Reach Magnum is the same thing as Halo 4 Magnum,
Really? I
but
remember the Magnum being pretty
it
good in that
had no,
game.
but it has bloom, but it's way less, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually use it for shit. I think. Actually, now that I think about it, it's literally just the B tier pistol. Actually, all these need to go up one. That's true. These all need to go up. Halo 3 needs to go up one. Halo 4 needs to stay down here. This is the. It's the same. These all three of these feel the same to use,
Okay.
right? The Halo Reach Magnum isn't super accurate. It's not as accurate as like the Halo 5 one,
Mm-hmm.
but obviously if you throw it away for DMR.
Yeah.
But I'm not upset at having to use it. I like it.
Okay.
I'm keeping it here.
Okay.
And then obviously CE,
S
S
tier.
tier, fucking,
Okay.
most swag, looks the coolest sounds. One shot hunters from the back.
Was it really?
Yeah, one shots them, dude.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Yeah,
Goddamn, that is S tier.
hunters in CE are like a non.
Stupid weak.
They're literally a non-issue. The assault cannon has like no blast on it. So they're
Huh.
super easy to dodge, and you literally just fucking you one shot on the back. Tons of
Okay.
ammo, great range. It's the OG S tier, easy tier list. Let's fucking do another one. That was fire, guys. All weapons of Halo. All
Okay.
right,
I was gonna say Spartans.
this is what the nice, dude.
Dude, what the
This is
fuck?
what the fuck I'm here for. Okay, so CE.
Dude, this is fucking stupid.
What, dude? We don't
It's so
have. All right,
fucking
then you
much.
come up with a fucking idea for the podcast, dude.
I
You
was
come up
gonna
with an
do
idea.
no. I was gonna say Spartans.
Which
They have a
all right,
rate the
Spartans,
Spartans,
Halo
which I'm cool.
Spartans.
I'd be cool with it.
Okay, but you don't know any of the lore, dude.
I know some lore.
You don't know who
I
any
know
of
a
these
little
people. You
bit.
don't know who any of these people are. All right,
I know who Spartan.
first,
I know Spartan Lock. You
you
here? I like. It's hard to
how
see
do you
them,
know? You didn't play Halo 5? You said that you
but I
didn't.
know who Spartan Lock is.
Okay,
I know who the fuck he is. I know he's a black guy, and he's trying to kill Chief for some
yeah,
reason.
it's a dumb reason. Fucking
Dude,
horrible
what?
game, dude. And he's
Chief
dead.
a fuck. Oh, does he die?
Well, there's in Halo Infinite, there's a brute, and he's got his helmet as like a trophy on his armor.
Mm.
So, but technically, he's not explicitly dead. But like, come on, dude.
Who gives a fuck? Yeah,
It's never
no one
gonna.
liked him.
All right, so, fucking. Yeah, there's no chief on here, which makes sense because
There's Chief.
Oh,
There's
there's chief.
Chief
He's right there.
there.
All right, so first off, Buck.
Okay,
All right,
Nate.
in Halo
I
3
know.
ODST,
Yeah,
he's
I
really
remember
cool.
Yeah,
He's voiced by the one dude.
Nathan Fillion.
You know his name?
I do know his name. I like him a lot. I really like
You're
Nathan
a
Fillion.
fucking queer dude. That's
Sure.
whack as hell. All right.
Yep.
In Halo 5, he basically isn't in the game. Like he has like I don't know. I mean, he's there, but doesn't really do anything.
Is he not part of? Is
He's
he
part of
Spartan
Fire.
Lock's team?
He's part of Fireteam Osiris. Yeah, but he doesn't really do anything.
Okay.
So as a Spartan in Halo 5, he's going to be. He's
That's fair.
basically the only likable person.
Yeah, on that whole team.
Yeah, he's the only. Yeah, he's the only guy who makes that whole. Actually, let's just do all Fireteam Osiris. He's B. Locke is C, because he's a nothing character.
I put him in D, man. I don't give a
Well,
fuck about
he
Spartan
looks
Lock.
cool, and
He
he was
kinda
cool
looks
in the
cool.
one in Halo Nightfall. which is like a TV show. He was kind
Okay.
of cool in that. And then Tanaka, fucking D. And then the other lady, D.
Yeah.
You don't even know who these people are. They're D.
I have no idea who the fuck these
They're
people are, but
literally nobody. They're nobody, dude.
yeah, I figured.
All right, and then Noble Team. Uh, Noble Team. All right, Carter.
Uh,
I like
I'd say
Carter.
B tier. I'd say B tier. He's not my favorite of Noble Team.
I mean, he's kind of
He's
boring.
okay. Yeah, he's kind of
He's
boring.
just sort of a dude.
Yeah,
Doesn't really do
he's a
anything.
normal ass dude. I'd put him in the same tier as Buck. He's kind of normal ass
Well,
dude.
but I mean, you know,
Would you put him in C tier?
but he's got the mask though, dude.
What mask?
He has the mask. Are you
what?
fucking stupid, dude? When he
Dude,
dies.
okay, it's been a bit since I played Reach.
All right.
Been a while.
Noble Six and Emil got some shit, and they're going through the thing. A Scarab pulls up on him and is gonna kill him. And then Captain Carter, you know, gets on the radio. He's like, all right, I'm gonna take that
He
Scarab
sacrificed
down.
himself.
Yeah, dude. He's
He
like,
pledged to
you don't got the
Scarab.
firepower. Yeah, but I've got the mass. And then he fucking slams. He fucking 911s that shit.
Well, then
So
I'd
I
still
like
say
Carter.
I'd say he's B tier then because he's
How
just
the
kind of
fuck
a
is-
dude. Because I'd say, like, again, same thing with Spartan Lock. If
Dude, that
Spartan
shit
Lock
was
is
cool.
C
That shit
tier,
was cool as hell, dude. All
it
right,
was
you know
cool.
what?
That's why I'm
You're right.
saying
He
B
is a
tier.
nobody.
He's a nobody, but he has that scene that makes
that's
him
true.
kind of cool. So I
Emil?
put him in B. Emil's fucking S tier.
No, but not actually though.
No,
Like
Emil's
Emil
S tier,
doesn't.
dude. I
No, but
love
he doesn't
Emil.
actually do anything.
I
He's
don't
like
give a
he's
shit. He
Modern
looks
Warfare.
fucking
He's modern.
cool.
Okay, yeah, but that's it, dude.
I agree. No,
Like, he looks
it's the
cool.
scene where he's fighting the fucking elites.
he gets fucking impaled. and
Yeah, I
he's
know,
still
but like
fighting
he
them. It's
literally
just
doesn't.
ass.
Like, yeah, but like, who cares, dude?
I fucking care.
No,
I love
man.
Emil.
Where the
Emil's
fuck's
like my
Naomi, dude?
favorite.
Dude, they don't even have Naomi on this list, bro.
Who the fuck is Naomi? Don't you mean Kate?
Dude, you don't know anything about Halo, bro. I don't even want to make these fucking Halo tier lists with you, dude. You don't know fucking anything. You don't know who Naomi
You
is?
wanted to fucking do this, you
Dude,
jackass.
I'll beat the fuck out of you, dude. What are you talking about? All right. All right, let's rank Halo grunts. All right. Grunt. What the fuck is this tier list, dude? Yap Yap. S.
The
Dude.
fuck is a Yap Yap?
Yap Yap the Destroyer. He's a. All right, we're restarting this podcast.
Okay, so I'm assuming.
Alright.
Okay, how about we do something that both of us know?
All right.
I don't know. I don't really know Halo that
Name
We gotta find something.
name anything. Name anything.
What's something we both know?
All right, no, let's do presidents, dude.
Dude, we can't. No, dude. If we actually want this, if we want this thing to work out, there's gonna be a lot of fucking.
Dude, who gives a fuck, dude? We're doing presidents. All right, who they got?
I
here?
fucking care
Why can't you do? Why not presidents, dude?
because politics are fucking. This
Dude,
shit is.
90% of these guys are dead. Who cares, dude?
But the
we're
ones
doing-
that are
alright.
alive are gonna be fucking. That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah, dude. Bill Clinton's gonna watch this and get pissed off, bro.
No, I'm talking about the Trump supporters.
Dude, he's not even on this? Is he on this list?
Yes, he is.
Dude, who gives a fuck, dude? This video's gonna
I
get
give a-
4 views. Okay.
Whatever. You know what?
All right.
Fuck it.
So
You convinced me.
starting with the main man himself, George Washington. So all right, here's the thing about George. You know what? You take it away.
he was a slave owner.
And also, this
and I don't fuck with
isn't
that.
on how good of a president they were. This is how we're rating them as characters. Okay. Obviously, with
Fuck does that mean?
with hindsight, every president sucks.
Fair.
All right. Obviously,
No,
we in the
no, no, no,
future we
no.
can look at everything that didn't go. Oh well, that was retarded. They don't know what they clearly didn't know what they're doing. Obviously, with hindsight, every president was terrible, right?
We're rating them as the people that
No.
they were.
Well, no, not on how interesting they are. That's what we're
Yeah.
rating them. We're rating them as characters,
Okay.
right? Like George
Oh.
Washington,
I'd say like B minus.
B minus. Why is
yeah.
that?
No. You know what? I'll put him in B because like he was a president and a
I
general.
thought you were
at the
gonna
same
go.
time.
He
That's kinda
was
cool.
a Jew. He was a Jew. But nah,
He
so
was
like,
a president and a general at the same time, which is pretty cool.
kind of for a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
he was
still.
he was only a general. I mean,
He was a
That's just
general,
that's
but
just for the whiskey rebellion. He wasn't actually the president during the Revolutionary War.
well, still, he fought.
Yeah,
He's
he
like one of the
fucked
only
shit up.
presidents.
He also
He's one of the only presidents that's
he
actually
also started the French and Indian War.
Did
Just
he?
so you're which the rest of the world knows as the 7 Years' War, which is the first ever world war, where there was
Oh, okay.
fighting on every continent except Antarctica. He started that.
So,
That's a little fun fact for you. He started the first World
uh,
War on accident. I don't
well,
know. I mean, he was British. He was super British.
okay,
Um,
so B
he
minus.
well, no, it's like I don't know. I mean, the most important thing he did was obviously step down because everybody
Yeah,
wanted
but
him to
like,
be king, and he was like, "No, I'm not going to be king. I'm going to be like this shitty king that
gonna
doesn't
be the
really have a lot of
president.
power." And then while he was that, he was
Yeah,
like, "I'm done." He gave up the keys to the kingdom. But in
B
terms of
minus.
yeah, I mean,
He
he
was
had
the first.
slave teeth though, bro. How fucking
It's like I
awesome is
agree.
that?
Like,
That's awesome, dude.
no, it's not. It's
That's cool
fucked
as
up.
fuck. He ripped out another guy's teeth and put them in his mouth. He's kind of gay, dude. Now that I think about it, let's put
It
him in
is
D.
kind of gay.
What do we put him in? All right,
No,
B minus.
no, B minus.
He
He was the first.
himself
He
isn't
was the first.
that interesting of a guy. He's also kind of a dork.
Yeah.
Like, there's this one story about he was president and some shit was going on, and he always wore glasses, right? Because he just had glasses.
Yeah.
But he never wore them in public because didn't want people to think he was a pussy. And he was like, some shit happened with the Congress. The Congress was being gay, and he put his
Uh-huh.
glasses on, and he goes, "I'm afraid I didn't see you for who you were," which is the dumbest thing I've
Fucking
ever heard. Yeah, that's kind of
retarded.
some dork
So
shit.
stupid.
That's
He's
so
so
dorky.
stupid.
He's actually gonna bump down one.
C
Um,
plus. That's fair.
yeah, he's going C plus. Where is John Adams? Where is
I got.
John Adams?
I don't
Oh,
know
here's
who the
John
fuck.
Adams. Okay,
Yeah,
where's
that's fair.
okay John Adams, and then where's
Anyone that we don't
where's
recognize,
John
I'd say we
Quincy?
just put in D
Well, all
or
the
E.
Gilded Age guys we're not gonna know because who gives a fuck about that shit. All right, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine with me. All right, John Adams, S
S
tier. John Adams is so fucking cool, dude. John
Who
Adams.
the fuck is John
Okay,
Adams, bro?
John
I don't know who the
Adams. He's
fuck
one of
this
the founding
is.
fathers. He was one of the bros, dude. He was one of the guys. He set everything up, right? Like without him, there's nothing, right? He's one of the dudes who actually put all the shit together. He came up with all the ideas. He was dope as fuck. He went to I don't remember if it was him or his son was like the first American ambassador to Russia. Like he went all over
Mm,
the place. John Adams
okay.
fucking ruled, dude. John Adams fire. You don't know anything about John Adams. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck
but
what you say.
you know
John
what?
Adams S tier, dude.
I'd say A tier. He looks fucking ugly,
Of
dude.
course he
He's
looks
an
ugly, dude.
ugly
You
motherfucker.
know what? It's true, dude.
A
This is
tier.
an Alpha Male
He's
podcast.
ugly, bro.
What the fuck does John Adams look like? Where's John Adams? Or
You
John
just put
Quincy
him.
Adams. Quincy. Oh wait.
You said John. You fuck.
Shut up, you retard. Okay, that's Madison's. Then all right, Jefferson. So
Thomas
Tommy J.
Jefferson. D tier. Fucking D tier.
Was
Dude, he had slave kids and he
yeah, no,
only
but
freed for them.
this isn't
Get
how
fucking
cool. This isn't if
seven.
they're good people. This is how interesting they are, right?
He's not interesting.
He is interesting, dude.
No, he's not,
Yes, he is,
dude.
dude. All right, Thomas Jefferson
He's not
is
as interesting as fucking
as
as
he's
George
more.
Washington,
He's
I'd
definitely
say.
more interesting than Washington, dude.
I don't think so.
Nothing's cool about Washington. Everything's cool. The shit he did was cool.
He
Nobody
was a
gives a fuck about him.
fucking general. He
Thomas
was a
Jefferson
fucking
was a fucking
general.
freak, dude. Like his
Jefferson was
wife,
a mother
he got
was
married.
black and a slave.
Thomas Jefferson got married when he was like 16, and then the bitch died. And on her deathbed was like, "You cannot love any other women ever." And he was like, "Sure, totally, bet,
So he lied.
100%, yeah." But so
Yeah.
because of that, he was like, he never publicly like married or dated anybody because he was like so ashamed of like in his mind he was cheating on his dead wife. And also it's like, dude, what are you gonna do? Like you're 16 and your wife's like, yo, babe, you Like, dude, nobody's doing that, dude.
Oh, like, don't make a promise then, you dumb fuck.
Oh yeah, what's he what's he gonna do? Hey babe, I know you're
What-
dying, you're on your deathbed and all, but I'm definitely gonna get some Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
So, nah,
you
dude.
just be honest. You just be like, listen, I can't do that. I want to find someone else. She can't deal with it. Too
Dude,
bad.
you
You're gonna
don't know
die.
anything about fucking human beings, dude.
Sure.
Thomas Jefferson's whack. He was anti-slavery, but owned a fuckload of slaves.
So he wasn't anti-slavery. He was a
He
fucking hypocrite.
publicly, yeah, exactly. He was a hypocrite.
Yeah. So.
He was sent to France to buy the port of Louisiana, right?
Mm-hmm.
He goes there, and then they sell him like all of Florida. That's the Louisiana Purchase, like all of everything, right? He basically doubled the size of the country, and there wasn't enough time to like send a boat back to America to ask Congress. He just sort of took the deal, which to him was an abuse of government power, which he was
Mm-hmm.
against, right? He was like, he doesn't want any government. He wants small government. He's a Republican, and that's the exact type of shit he should never do. So
Yeah.
everything he ever did was doing something bad and then being like, nobody should do this shit, dude.
So I
Nobody
put
should
him in
ever
C
do this.
minus.
Put him a C minus.
Yep.
You know what's funny? One time he was like dating a bitch in France, and she was like a painter, and they were like in love, right? And
Uh-huh.
he's like, all right, I gotta go, because he would just leave the White House because he was sad. Like he was the president, he'd just like leave, and people were like, dude, can you
You were
be
president.
the president, bro? And he was in France, he was fucking this chick, and the way he broke up with her was that the French were like, hey, you're leaving right now. Can we get like a portrait? I think it is this portrait, like the one that is super famous, and you can have
Yeah.
any painter in the world paint your portrait for you.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I'm gonna get a man. I'm gonna get a dude to do it instead of his girlfriend, which is pretty funny.
Wow.
That's how he
That
broke
was
up with
funny.
her. Let me think. So next, John Quincy Adams. John Quincy Adams.
Is that John Quincy Adams? You
Oh,
positive that's
fuck.
John Quincy
Wait a minute.
Adams?
Hold on. Washington, Adams, Jefferson, and then Adams. Adams is the fourth.
I'm just telling you, none of these are in order.
Yeah, I know they're not in fucking order, which is really annoying. I think this is Adams.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because this is Madison.
Never heard of him.
This is not John Todd. Yeah, no, this is Monroe. That's Madison. So this is Quincy. All right, so this is Quincy. So this is John Adams' son. S tier, bro. Everything I said, everything about Adams is true
But
for
like
his son, dude.
better.
Yeah. He did. He was awesome. I mean, no, he actually sucked as a president. He was a really bad president.
We're
But
not rating president.
we are rating the presidents, dude.
No, we're rating characters.
Well, you're a fucking dork, dude. He
Dude,
ruled.
what the fuck? Am I wrong? This is what you said.
He knew everything, dude. Him and his dad were like
He
right
knew
down.
everything.
He knew
but
everything,
sucked as
dude.
a president.
Yeah, he wasn't good as a president. He was kind of a dork. Well, he wasn't a dork, but he was
Like,
kind of a nerd.
fucking knew anything.
And he was just, I don't know, dude, he was just cool. He was dope as fuck. I like Quincy. Everything is true about his dad is true about him. He was like super anti-slavery, and at one point
But he
during,
wants
not
to-
during his presidency, after he was the president, he was a senator forever. And at some point, the slave states passed a gag law where you couldn't talk about slavery in the Senate, right? Like it was illegal to say the word. And he would just talk about slavery all the time and like get in trouble. And he just didn't care. And one time, the way he died, he was like giving a speech about like abolition. And he was like yelling and shit. And then he had a heart attack at his desk and died at his desk in the Senate. Are you here?
Yeah, man, I'm
Dude,
texting
you
a
got.
girl right now.
Oh my god, dude. I'm trying to do a fucking podcast. What do you mean you're texting a girl? Who the fuck are you
I'm
texting?
texting a girl. A girl I met.
A girl? Where did you meet a girl, dude?
It's
At-
my fucking college.
Is she hot?
I think she is.
Dude, send me a picture of her.
No.
Dude, for the podcast, dude.
Dude.
Yo, editor, throw it up. Dude, well, how far are you? All right, let's do.
I met her yesterday.
You met her yesterday?
Yes.
Dude, don't talk about rape, abortion,
What the fuck?
racism. Don't talk about any of that stuff, dude. Those are off limits.
Okay, cool.
Dude, I'm
I
just
guess.
letting you know, dude.
Alright, is that how you got? Uh, should we say your name?
No, we're not saying real names, dude.
Okay, well,
What,
is
what's
that how
your
you
what's
got your
your
girl?
what's your YouTuber name, dude?
Not none of your fucking business. That's
No,
what.
what are we calling each other on this
I'm
podcast?
not. Oh, uh, L1, L2.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Both our names start with L.
That's cringy as hell, dude.
You know, how about we just call each other our real fucking names?
No, dude, they're gonna track us down.
Don't talk.
They're gonna
Yeah,
diddle us, dude.
they're gonna diddle us. Yeah,
All right.
dude,
How about?
it's gonna have a hard time diddling me. I'm just letting you know. I'm a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
Get back to this shit.
All right. Here's uh, who the fuck am I gonna be? I don't even know who I'm gonna be,
You're gonna be Luke. 'Cause your name's Luke.
dude.
And it's already too late because I already said your
Fuck,
fucking name.
All right,
So
you're
you're
gonna be
Luke, and
Logan.
I'm Logan. Yeah.
Are we gonna have our name be something with that two
No
L's?
less.
That'd be so. That'd be so gay.
It would be gay.
I think Cool
Should we
Young
do it?
Crab, the Cool Young Crab podcast is awesome.
It's so, you know what? Let's do it. I ain't got nothing better.
Cool Young Crab.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Okay.
All right,
let's
guys.
continue
Thanks
this shit.
for. Oh, we're still doing the podcast. Okay.
I think I figured we were.
All right, Quincy
Let's leave all this in.
rules. Fuck. James Madison is next.
I got no clue who the
I
fuck
don't
he
give a
is.
fuck about him, dude.
Yeah.
After is Monroe.
I don't know Monroe.
I think it's Monroe.
I don't know anything about it.
Monrovia, or the Monroe Doctrine.
Oh wait, is this Roe v. Wade? Is that who this fucking guy is?
Are you a fucking retard?
Am I allowed to ask questions, dude? I don't know
Dude,
who
what
the
do you
fuck this is.
Dude, no,
That's what I'm
this is
asking.
like this is like 200 years before that, dude.
Okay, fantastic. Just fucking say that then.
Is this like Roe v. Wade?
That's what I'm asking. Is this
No, dude. This guy,
is that the guy?
dude,
Is that one of those guys?
abortion
I don't
didn't even
fucking know.
exist. Abortion didn't even exist, dude. That's a whole different thing. That's in like the 50s, dude.
I don't know when
All
that
right,
shit was
this guy
passed.
was a president. I think. No, he wasn't the first American president. No, yeah, I think he was the
All
first.
these guys were technically American.
No, I mean like born in
Yeah,
America.
whatever.
I think he was the first American president. I don't know. This is
Okay,
definitely
hold on. So John Quincy or whoever the fuck, yeah, he wasn't born in America.
no.
No, oh, okay.
Yeah. So Monroe,
Mm-hmm.
most famous thing, the Monroe Doctrine. Every problem America had, we had because we kept fucking around with European nations, getting involved in
Yeah.
their wars, getting involved in their trade battles. His whole thing was just saying, we're just not going to do anything. We're just going to stick to ourselves. And he basically said, all of Europe, get the fuck out of North America. This is ours. You guys, you ruined the half of the planet. You guys don't get to ruin this other half. You guys suck. We're going to try and fix shit. And that's sort of what shaped American isolationism for like 150 years, basically until the beginning of World War II. Because even during World War One, like people didn't want, like people were like, yeah, we like the British or whatever, but we're America. We don't do other wars. We just hang out by ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's his main thing.
I'm
Also,
not gonna lie.
I don't remember where they came from. There's a bunch of slaves who got free somehow, and then he created Zimbabwe country of Zimbabwe. He made it and like basically went to Britain. Was like, hey, I got a bunch of slaves who want to go back. I'm gonna buy some land that you own in Africa. It's gonna be called Zimbabwe, and it's just gonna be their country. And they just sort of gave them the country, and then their
Mm,
capital is called Monrovia. So he was pretty based.
Monrovia.
Is that what I'm thinking of, dude?
I don't fucking know.
Monrovia. Monrovia. Liberia is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Liberia. So he
You
was
know,
pretty
he did
based.
that.
He did cool
Yeah,
shit.
good.
He did cool shit, but he's not a very interesting guy, right?
Okay.
Like I think he's the same thing as Washington. I care about what he did. I don't give a fuck about him as a person. Him as a person doesn't matter
Yeah.
at all. Jackson?
Andrew Jackson.
I think I'm just gonna, dude. I'm gonna look up a fucking list of the presidents, dude. I can't remember all this.
Yeah, I
List
cannot.
of POTUS. I'm 99% sure it's Jackson. Yeah, George, Adams, Jefferson. Fuck, dude. Fuck. All right, so this was James Madison.
Uh-huh.
Who gives a fuck? James
Yeah.
Monroe's a different guy. We gotta fix this whole fucking chart now.
Oh, we don't.
Where's Monroe? Yeah, we do. These are the wrong people.
Is that not Monroe?
Yeah, this is Monroe. So Monroe's there.
Yeah.
This is Quincy. That's Quincy. And then
Fuck that is.
hold on. So we done 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we didn't do James Madison. James Madison's a fucking nobody. Who gives a fuck? Then we got Monroe. Yeah, we got all right. So next is Jackson. Jackson S tier.
Okay.
Easy S tier, dude.
Mhm.
I mean, think about all the weird shit he did.
Dude, I don't really know
Killed a
older
bunch of
presidents.
All right, so he was the first like Trump type dude, right?
Oh, so
Like
D tier.
no, dude. All these guys are nerds.
Yeah.
He was the first guy to be like, whatever we have to do to win office, that's what we'll do, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was the one. He was the one, and then the nerds lose to that guy 99% of the time. Like he was the first dude to just go around and be like, "What do I need to do to make you vote for me? I'll do that." Right.
Mm-hmm.
So he was kind of politically, everybody loved him. When Jefferson did the Louisiana Purchase. No. When we bought Florida from the Spanish,
Yep.
he just invaded Florida. He just took Florida.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, while we were negotiating buying Florida,
But it's Florida,
he
bro.
just invaded. He just invaded because there were Spanish bandits who would come up out of Florida into America, kill a bunch of people, steal a bunch of shit, and then flee back into Florida. And
Mm-hmm.
he just followed them, killed them all, and then just sort of took over Florida. And then, which is obviously, and then he got orders to not do that. And then he just came
Did
in.
it anyway.
Yeah. And then he was like, "Mr. President, isn't that right? You know, wasn't that the plan?" And the president was like, "Yes, dude. That's what we
Okay.
wanted."
That is interesting, but
Yeah,
it's fucking
Florida, dude. It's
he
Florida.
yeah, but Florida was
I,
awesome back then. Florida's awesome now, dude.
I fucking no, it's not,
You've
dude.
never even been to
It's
Florida, dude.
fucking.
You didn't know
I've been to
anything.
Florida a
You didn't
good
know
couple
anything,
times.
bro.
Florida sucks.
He died with something like 40 bullets in his body. He would just duel people all the time. He killed he killed like 9 people, I think it's confirmed.
Wow.
And then he you know where OK comes from?
No,
It
I
comes
actually
from
don't.
him. People used to call him Old Kinderhook. And when he was going around, yeah, that was his
Fuck
name. Because
does that
he
mean?
was from Kinderhook, like not he was, I don't know, he's from Kinderhook
Somewhere.
somewhere, yeah. and that's what he'd be called. And then they're like, okay, that was like a pro Jackson thing, and eventually that just sort
Huh.
of like wormed its way into like the vernacular and just became a thing everybody says. Um,
Interesting. I did not know that.
they called him Old Hickory because one time he beat a senator almost to death with a hickory cane. He beat him all like to the point where he was like retarded and like couldn't move and shit. Like he fucked him up.
Turned him into a vegetable.
Yeah, he vegetabilized the dude. And and then people like sent him new canes, which is pretty cool. So he was, I mean, he owned like a fuckload of slaves. Obviously, murdered a bunch of people.
Okay, I
So
was okay.
he's not like a good guy, right? None of
He's not
these
but
guys are
he
all
is
barely
interesting.
good people. But he's as far
Yeah,
as like
he is fucking
interesting.
interesting.
Also,
Yeah,
there's
that's
this
fair enough.
I don't remember his name. There's this British dude who like there's just some famous British writer who like went to America to like check
Mhm.
it out, and he just sort of went up to the White House and like knocked on the door, and a butler came and was like, who the fuck are you?" And he was like, "Hey, I just don't want to meet the president." And the guy was like, "Okay." And then he just met Andrew Jackson, like no fence, no guard, and he just Andrew Jackson. Oh, he was the Trail of Tears. You know about
The
that? You know what the Trail
Trail
of
of
Tears?
Tears.
Dude, you don't
It
know?
sounds familiar.
Yeah. Basically, there's a bunch of Indians, and he was like, "Hey, you guys, you're gonna be over here now." And then they were marched like 10 states away, and like a fuckload of them died.
Mm.
It's called the Trail of Tears. You didn't learn about that in school, bro?
I don't remember school.
I don't remember school. Yeah, so he was a terrible person, but a pretty interesting dude. He's going in S tier. Next is Van Buren, wherever the fuck he's at. He's kind of a nobody. He's like
Okay,
literally,
I never heard of
I
him.
could, yeah, exactly. I couldn't tell you anything about him.
E tier.
Yeah, where the fuck is he? I think we're still in the paintings era, so it's got to be one of the paintings. Where the fuck is he?
Is that him?
That's Nixon, bro.
Under, under Nixon.
No, that's Polk.
Oh, I don't know who the
This is
fuck that is
Jimmy
either.
Bro. No, that's fine. Dude, this is gonna take forever.
This is gonna take forever.
Dude, fuck that.
I
All right. So I'm just gonna do the ones people care about. My favorite president, Nixon, S tier.
no.
Easily my
Okay.
favorite president, dude.
No, Nixon's like B tier. He's not super interesting. He's just kind of like
How is
I
he
don't
not
know.
interesting, dude?
Cause like the only thing he has is like Watergate,
Okay, he has
right?
Watergate. He has all the meth stuff. He has pretending to be crazy to end the Vietnam
Wait.
War.
Meth stuff?
Yeah, he
Wait,
has
hold on.
all his
Meth stuff?
shit with JFK. He's got the Manson family tried to murder him. He got shot at by some lady from the Manson family. He's got
I
so
did not
much
know
shit,
that.
dude. He's cool.
Okay.
He's got
No. Okay.
like he's not a
I
good
will
guy.
say
Also, one
I don't
time
know. Yes.
there's like a
No. He's not.
recording of him. There's like a tape
Hmm.
recording of him where somebody he was talking to some guy and he was like, "I don't much like Italians. They s- they they smell funny." Like he was so he was so racist. Like he was so racist. It was funny. That's how racist
Yeah.
he was. He was unbelievably racist. But
More like Italian.
I like him a lot. He's my favorite president. He's such a dork. He's my favorite dude.
He's
I
such a
love him.
little dork.
All right, who's your favorite? And don't say fucking Obama, dude. I'll freak out.
I mean, if you're talking about like legit, yeah, it's Obama. Like
Why?
as a
No, I'm talking
president,
about who's the most interesting.
the most interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd say it's honestly between Trump and Carter.
Jimmy Carter.
Dude, Jimmy Carter is fucking insane. Dude, this
He's
motherfucker
dead,
was
dude.
90 years old. I know. This motherfucker was 90 years old. He was building houses
Okay, Jimmy Carter's more
for
interesting
people.
than like Theodore Roosevelt.
Well, Roosevelt was just like he has a lot of like interesting feats. I agree. Like he got shot and he still delivered a speech. He was a
Hmm.
crazy fucking like he was a badass. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
He absolutely. But when I think most interesting,
you think
yeah, I'd
fucking
say
Jimmy Carter?
yeah.
He's a really
How?
interesting guy. He did a lot of
How,
shit.
dude?
Even when he was old, he did a lot of fucking shit. And he's a
Dude,
really, I think he's an interesting guy. I really
this
do.
is one of your worst takes you've ever had, dude.
That's
This is
fantastic. I don't give
including
a
your
shit.
This is including your fucking Russia invading America take. This
Okay,
makes no
cool.
sense, dude. What do you mean? How is he? There's nothing cool about him.
He is. He's a really cool dude. He's an interesting
He
dude.
was.
I think so. Do you know anything about Jimmy Carter?
Yeah, I know a lot about Jimmy Carter.
Okay, so please do tell me.
Okay, Jimmy Carter. He was obviously he's before Reagan, right? He really, really wanted to free the Iranian hostages, and he
Hmm.
did everything he could to free them. And
Hmm.
then while he was driving Reagan to get elected, he gets the news that that the hostages were free. And so Reagan, at his inauguration, got to announce that the hostages were free, and he got to take all the credit for it, which hurt Jimmy's feelings very much because he really
Yeah,
wanted it. Like, there's that. There's hey, do you know about his brother, Billy Carter?
I don't think
It's
so.
the saddest shit of all time, dude.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
Okay, that's his brother. Nothing to do
That's
with
still
him.
part of his. That's
Okay,
still part of
so
him.
here's his interesting stuff. He did the gay thing. He did the Iranian embassy. He did the Iranian hostages, and then his brother died. That's not cool.
That's his time as a president. I'm talking about overall.
Yeah, and then
Well,
after that, he
Reagan
didn't
gets.
do anything. He went back to his fucking
Yes,
peanut
he
farm.
did. He did a ton of fucking shit.
Okay, name three things.
He was I think for a lot of natural disasters.
He
I
he was
know for
what
a
for
fact
natural?
that
He was what
he
for natural disasters?
relief, like he was helping.
Do you mean he
Hold
gave
on.
money?
No, I think he was legit helping. Like he was
He was
out there.
not. He was not physically at fucking like Katrina
Yes,
doing
he
shit, bro.
fucking was, you retard.
He was not at fucking Katrina, bro.
Okay, so please do tell me what's your fucking evidence?
That he wasn't at Hurricane Katrina getting motherfuckers
No.
out of their houses. What's my
Did I say
evidence?
okay, did I say Katrina?
Okay,
I
name
said
what's.
disasters. I didn't say Katrina.
Okay, name one.
As I said, I'm pretty sure. Let me look.
Dude, Jimmy Carter's like F tier, dude.
No, he's not. You're a fucking retard if you think that.
Dude, what a horrible take. All right, well, actually, if we're gonna do this quickly, all the fucking Gilded Age guys who didn't do shit, they're all going down here. Yeah, all these useless losers nobody gives a fuck about. Let's get them out of here.
Yes.
Everything from after the Civil War to World War One, all duds, dude. They all didn't do shit. They all sucked, except uh Grant. Grant's cool as hell. Grant's going in A tier. I like Grant a lot. Lincoln. Lincoln's more fun to talk about, like theorizing, you know what I mean? Be like, well, what if he did X, Y, and Z? How would the Civil War go different? He himself, he's kind of a boring guy, but his story
Yeah.
is really important. So he's gonna go B minus. Andrew Johnson, fucking E tier, bro. What a loser. This guy, I don't even know who this is. Theodore S. Uh, Woodrow Wilson, dork tier. What a
No.
weirdo.
Is that Woodrow?
That's Woodrow Wilson.
He was our president during World War II, man.
World War One.
Was it World War One?
Yep.
Well, still, a president during a war. I mean, like, come on. You gotta give him a little
Okay,
credit.
well, he was just he's a Klansman dude.
No.
And yeah.
Was he? Okay, I
Yeah,
don't know. But I do know.
he brought the Klan back, dude. The KKK was
I
like
didn't know that.
dead. The KKK was dead, and he fucking brought that shit back to life. And in World War
Okay.
One, he was. Oh no, he did. Oh yeah, he has one thing that's good. Is
Okay.
that in World War
But
One?
hold on.
Okay,
Hold
all
on.
right.
Hold
No,
on.
yeah, you explain why Jimmy Carter is more interesting than fucking.
This is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Woodrow. He is the only president to have a PhD. That is something.
Oh, big whoop, dude.
That is something, dude. He's the
Yeah, it's
only
something,
president to
but
have
like,
something. Like, that's interesting. We are
Yeah,
rating based on how interesting they are.
yeah. Having a
That is
PD,
somewhat
having a
interesting.
PhD ain't interesting, dude. So what? He went
Yes,
to
it
college
is,
longer
dude.
than
He was
everybody else
fucking
did.
no, he was fucking smart, is what I'm saying. He
Well,
was a really
and that's
smart guy.
smart. His whole thing in World War One, right? He thought that he was Jesus. Basically, he was like, guys, let's all just get along. Hey, Germany. Hey, Ottoman Empire, guys, just stop fighting. That was his thing. He was a moron. He sucked. But in World War One, right?
Mm-hmm.
The he There were no U.S. troops fighting the Ottomans, right? Fighting in the Middle East or Northern Africa at all in World War One. He refused to help because he understood that there's no that the war against the Ottomans and the Ottomans their war against Europe was all just bullshit. It was all just imperialist bullshit. And
Mm-hmm.
at that time, in in the 1910s, in the early 1900s, Americans still thought of America as being a former colony, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's still the idea of America in their heads. So he was like, "That's European bullshit. That's garbage. I'm not gonna send Americans to die for some bullshit like that." And the allies were like, "Dude, you got to help us." And he was like, "No, this is wrong. There's no reason to fight that war. That's Europe imperialism. That's bullshit. We're not doing that shit. Fuck off." And that's what happened, which was really cool. Was based
Mm-hmm.
as hell. Um,
Okay, hold on. You're gonna put
but
Taft in E tier?
oh, he got stuck in a bucket. No, yeah, he got stuck in the fucking bath. That's all he did.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because Taft here because he
He
was
was
a
a
horrible.
fat motherfucker.
Yeah, he was the worst president of all. He was like all the Gilded Age guys
No,
sucked,
he
dude.
was not the worst. Taft was not the worst
Okay,
president of all
well, all
time,
right.
I'm sure.
Johnson was the worst president of all time. Andrew Johnson, he was the worst one ever.
Possibly.
Like easily, it's not even a question. Well, actually, I mean, some of them.
But we're not rating
Yeah,
them
but
based on their
Johnson's not even
presidency.
interesting. He's just like, ah, I'm racist.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sad. He sucks, dude. He's boring as hell.
I'm just saying you're bringing up presidency.
Okay, you know what?
Just
You're right. I'm cheating at the thing. But if Taft's only thing is that it's not even something he did, it's an accident that happened.
I know.
It's got nothing
But
to do
it's
with
still
nothing.
interesting. It's still interesting. You got stuck in a tub. That shit's funny.
Alright, so he's going in D tier. Who the fuck is this guy? I don't even know who that is. Oh, that's fucking Irving or whatever his name is. It's some bullshit.
It's someone who doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's all the fucking Gilded Age guys. Nobody gives a fuck, dude.
I
Alright,
don't
and
give a
then
fuck about them.
Reagan. Also, well, I mean,
Reagan.
also all the dudes in the past like 80 years, obviously
Mhm.
they're going to be more interesting because,
Well, yeah, no
well,
shit.
to me, because not only there's more shit that we know about them, but also all the shit they did affects us.
Yes,
So,
I agree. Reagan.
FDR, I bought a book that I'm going to read about FDR
I
and
mean, he was
Churchill. I like
interesting from what I've heard.
the things that I hear about him. I like. Also,
Yeah.
when FDR, Stalin, and Churchill went to Malta to like try and set
Mhm.
up an alliance to fight the Germans.
Mhm.
His plan, right? Because Churchill kept trying to be like, all right, what's the plan? Are we going to be good cop, bad cop? Like, what are we going to do? He was like, don't worry about it, bro. I will figure it out. And then he would just like ghost him. And he did that like 10 times. And eventually it's like the day that they're supposed to meet Stalin. And Churchill's like, dude, what the fuck are we going to do? What's the plan? He's like, follow my lead, bro. And they're eating dinner. And Stalin, everybody's kind of quiet. And FDR goes to Stalin. He's like, hey, Stalin, you see Churchill over there? What a fat, gross, retarded fuck he is, dude. Look at him fucking eat. I'm gonna fuck. I might vomit just looking at this putrid, fat English pig fuck loser, dude. Jesus Christ. And then Stalin
Based.
starts like thought it was hilarious, and they just
Mhm.
got wasted and made fun of Churchill, and that's how. And
That's
then
fucking
Stalin was like,
awesome.
"Yes, dude, come on, all right, I'll join you guys, all right."
That's
So, which
fucking
is base
awesome.
as fuck. He had polio.
Based as fuck. He polio.
Yeah,
FDR
he's
fucking
going. I
polio.
think. Yeah, yeah. You didn't know that? Yeah, he had
I did
polio. He
not know
couldn't
that.
walk. I like FDR a lot. I think he was
I
like
think
he was like a triple term. How many terms did he have?
I think
Uh,
2. I think FDR had
no,
2.
he had
That was it.
four. No, he had 4 terms.
He had 4 fucking
Yeah, he was
terms.
1930. Yeah, after he died, that's when they made the term limit. So I do.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
everybody fucking loved FDR.
Yeah, that's what I know.
FDR's
Also,
going in
I
B tier.
don't.
I like FDR a lot.
Yeah,
Um,
Lincoln in B minus.
Lincoln himself is kind of boring.
No,
The
dude,
cool
Lincoln
stuff
was a
about
fucking wrestler. Dude, Lincoln was a wrestler, dude. He was kind of
who
interesting.
cares, dude? Yeah, but tell me a story
I
about
do.
him. Tell me something cool he did.
Free the
Like
slaves.
no, something he actually did, not a policy thing.
That's fair.
Like
I get what you mean.
he's cool because he's like interesting to talk about
That's fair.
because of what he did. But he himself, he's kind of a nobody.
All right, fair enough.
Truman.
I don't know shit
Truman
about
was. I mean,
Truman.
he was a VP. He was only. Oh no, wait, no, he did get a second term. So obviously after FDR died in office, he became president. Kind of a dork. He dropped the nuke. Kind of a nobody.
Mm,
Looks weird. He's going in C's, whatever. I'd
yeah,
take him or leave him.
middle of the road.
Uh, Ike. Ike. Ike's.
I
I like Ike a
don't
lot.
really know him.
He was the European general. He was the guy fighting the Nazis.
Oh, okay.
MacArthur was on the Pacific. Eisenhower. He wanted to disband the Marine Corps
Mm.
because he was an army general and they had a rivalry. He fucking hated the Marines. So he was like, "Yeah, we're getting rid
That's
of
fucking
these
dumb.
fucking crayon eaters. We're getting them out of here."
Crayon eater.
I don't know. I like Ike. We like Ike. That was his slogan. Eisenhower's cool. I don't know. I mean, there's the one story I know about him is that when he was like old as fuck, he was on his farm and
Mm-hmm.
all he did was he got like this really nice turf put in and he would just putt all day. And a
Do golf.
horse, yeah, he would just golf on his thing. And all his kids called him the general. Like everybody just called him the general.
The
And
general.
a horse broke out of its stables like down the road, comes onto his thing and just starts ripping apart all his shit, like all his turf. And he's
Did
just
he
sort of
shoot the fucking
no,
horse?
he's just sitting on his front porch, and he says to his daughter, he's like, "Isn't that the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?" And people were like, "Oh, he's retired." You know,
Insane.
no, he's
Yeah.
not insane. He's like, he's not a general anymore. He's just a fucking bro. That's all I
Just
know
a
about
bro.
him.
Yeah. I don't know
He
anything
kind of
about him.
started Vietnam. He was president during the Korean War. Um, what?
I don't know. I didn't know that. I thought Nixon was the one who was involved with Vietnam.
No, he ended the Vietnam War. Vietnam War was like
Oh,
20. That
okay.
was like 20 years, dude.
Was it? I thought it was
That was a
only
long
like
war. All right,
4 to like maybe 8.
obviously JFK, S tier.
S tier.
So fun
S
to talk
fucking
about.
tier.
Such a weird ass dude. Well, I
Weird
am the
dude.
first
And
Catholic American president. He was weird.
yeah, his dad was a fucking bootlegger
Yeah,
for the mob. Like,
his dad bought him the election.
yeah, he was a fucking
Yeah,
he's an
Cuban
interesting
Missile
guy.
Crisis. He got murdered by the
Marilyn
CIA. He
Monroe.
got murdered by the CIA. Fuck Marilyn
Hmm.
Monroe. Fuck hella bitches, dude. He's S tier. Also, him and Nixon, their stories are they're their story is the same one, right? Like they're the same. They got the same shit going on.
In what ways?
They were like basically they weren't best friends, but they were like partners for their entire lives. Their families are like super close linked. When JFK
Okay.
got killed, the first
Uh-huh.
thing his wife Jackie Kennedy did was the first thing she did was write a letter to Nixon begging him to not run for president because she didn't want him to get killed too.
Hmm.
That's a fact. Okay.
Interesting.
So I mean, obviously, wherever Nixon is, obviously JFK's got to be there, dude. These guys, they're linked.
Yeah,
You fine with that?
I'm fine with that. Absolutely, I love JK.
Is this Lyndon B. Johnson? Yeah, it's Lyndon B. All right,
Yeah, I
well,
think
actually,
that's
let's get all these old fucks
all
out of
these
here.
other fuckers. Yeah.
He gives a fuck. Lyndon B. Johnson.
I don't really know much
Lyndon B.
about him.
Johnson. He passed the Civil Rights Act.
Okay,
He's kind of a weird
that's
guy. So
something.
he's kind of like he's kind of a Lincoln type dude, where like
Mm-hmm.
he's racist, right? Like he thinks that like black people are like dumb, like
Yeah.
retards and shit. But he was also like equal opportunist, so he was like, yeah, they're dumb retards, but like
They're still
they're
human.
dumb retard humans, and they deserve to to have the
Yeah.
same shit going on. He
Mm-hmm.
definitely got JFK killed, which is cool. Um, he Vietnam was already going on by the time. Oh no, yeah, Vietnam started while he was in office,
Mm-hmm.
and shit was fucked up. His son, there's a really famous picture of him at his desk, crying, like bawling his eyes out, and
Really?
he's on the phone with his son, and his son was like a lieutenant in Vietnam,
Mm-hmm.
and his son was telling him about how he like had to hack a woman to death to like get information about like out of her,
Yeah.
and he's like telling his dad that he had to do this, and uh, Johnson's like bawling his eyes out because he's realizing that he put his son there.
Mm-hmm.
That everything that's happening there is his fault.
Yeah.
So obviously he killed JFK. He's definitely more interesting than Lincoln. He
Yeah.
murdered JFK.
Okay,
Uh,
why do you think that?
dude, don't even fuck. That's next episode, dude.
It's next
There
episode?
is
Alright.
this is just how it is, dude. There is no way you can convince me that Lyndon B. Johnson did not at least approve. He wanted JFK dead. He fucking hated JFK, which
I
is
pers-
why he was
I
his
personally
V.
think it was the mob.
That is retarded.
It's not
That
retarded.
there's Why would it be the mob?
Because his brother was going after his brother was going after what's his fucking face? Ah shit, I can't remember his fucking name.
Dude,
He
there's
died in Michigan. He died in fucking Michigan. He got killed in
who
Michigan.
did?
I can't,
Bobby
he was the
Kennedy?
president. No, it was a guy who it was Bobby Kennedy was going against someone. I can't remember who it was. He was the president of the union.
The gangster? The
Uh,
mobster?
Partial. He wasn't really. He was like kind of involved with the mob,
Yeah,
but
it
wasn't
was
like
not the
in the
mob. It
mob.
was 100% the CIA. JFK wanted, he didn't like the CIA. He wanted to disband it.
Jimmy Hoffa, that's who it is. Jimmy Hoffa.
Nah, dude, it was the CIA.
I
Thousand
think that's
percent.
the other. That's the other
It was
possibility.
definitely
I
the
don't know.
CIA. The dude,
I could
fucking
see either or.
fuck. What's the guy, dude? The trans dude who would try to make MLK kill himself. What's that guy's name?
I got no fucking clue.
He was the director of the FBI. JFK wanted to disband the CIA. He made like the dude running. He made his brother, who was like 20 years old. He made him like
Attorney General.
the attorney general.
Yep.
So then the FBI dude, the trans FBI dude, had to like work under like a 20-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Like it was obviously the government killed him. He was killed by the government. There's the famous picture of Lyndon B. Johnson like smiling and giving a thumbs up to some dude in the elevator right after he gets killed. It's obviously the government, dude. There's no way it was anybody else.
Again, as I said, either or. I like
No, it's
both are
one, dude. There's
good
zero
possibilities.
0% chance, dude.
We don't know. That's what I'm saying. We don't know.
I know, dude.
Yeah, sure you do.
It's called a fucking leap of faith, bro.
So why'd you put JFK down in B tier?
No, I was just visualizing for the viewer.
Oh, okay.
Also, something else that they used to do, like JFK and Lyndon B. Johnson fucking hated each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the way it used to work, right, was whoever in your party, whoever came in second, whoever your rival was, that's who you made your VP,
Yeah.
which I like a lot. That's how it should be, because it's him, JFK doing this, him JFK saying, I'm not afraid of Lyndon B. Johnson. I'm not afraid of having to work with people who have different ideas than me. That's how it should be. right?
That's how it should be. I
So
agree.
like I don't like Biden, but Biden making Kamala his VP is exactly what he should have done. She came in second. Obviously,
Yeah.
she should have been the VP. And people are
Yeah.
like, Kamala was obviously, Kamala retracting everything she said about Biden. Obviously
Yeah.
that was that was stupid.
It is. I
She was
agree.
just like, I don't like him,
Definitely.
but I'm willing to work with him. People would have like, people would have not thought she was, you know, the establishment,
Yeah.
But that's some presidents used to do, which I like a lot. LBJ he's going in B tier.
All right.
You fine with that?
I'm fine with that.
All right, next is Nixon, obviously S tier. Ford, I don't want to put him in E tier because he's the only Michigan president. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put him in D tier.
Yeah. I don't really know anything. I don't know anything about him. I don't even
Nixon,
know he's from
Nixon,
Michigan.
Nixon resigns. Yeah, he's from Grand Rapids. Nixon
Okay.
resigns, and so Ford becomes president. He was only president for like I think 3 years, 2.5 years.
Oh.
And the only thing he did was he pardoned Nixon, which everybody hated.
Okay.
Uh, also, no, actually, no, he's gonna go in D plus because what is funny, he was not Nixon's VP. He
Mm-hmm.
was the Speaker of the House, and then
Okay.
uh, Nixon's VP was a guy named like Spider Curly or something. Like
The
the
fuck?
most retarded name. Yeah, Spyro Agnew. Yeah, his name was Spyro Theodore Agnew. That was his name.
Wow.
And
What the
he
fuck?
got kicked out for being a crook. So then like
Oh, he's a
they
cook.
just made they just made Ford the vice president, which he didn't want. And then after that he became the president. So like he didn't even want to be president. He became president on accident, which is
That's
awesome.
awesome.
So he is a nobody, but he's going to go in D plus because that's kind of fun to talk about. And he's from
Yeah.
Grand Rapids. Um, Jimmy, I genuinely don't understand. Like he's not a nobody, but like
Dude, he was
he
90 years.
achieved.
He has no, dude.
Dude, saying okay,
He
he
did
lived a long time doesn't
so
mean anything.
no, dude. He was 95 years old.
Who
He
that
was
doesn't matter.
building
No,
fucking houses. He fell off a ladder, needed to get 14 fucking stitches, and came back and finished the shit.
who
He's an
cares,
interesting
dude?
fucking guy.
He
If you
built
don't
a
want to put
house,
him in
dude.
S tier, he
No,
built
dude,
houses.
there's no fucking way he's going in
If you
S
don't
tier.
want to let me finish. If you don't want to put him in S tier, fine. But you are not going to put it. But you have to put him in A tier. He is an
Dude,
interesting fucking dude. You don't know
how?
anything about him because
How,
he's a
dude?
really interesting guy.
Okay,
He
name
did a
three
lot of
cool thing.
shit.
Name three cool things about him, bro. Three cool
He
things.
he after his presidency, he
Hmm.
oversaw a shit ton of elections in a bunch of different countries. Again, his
He
housing
oversaw
project.
elections in other countries.
Yes, he
What
made
does
sure
that
that there
mean?
were peaceful. He made sure that there were like peaceful transfers of power.
He made sure that the correct candidate became president. Is what you're getting at.
I don't. I mean, I don't
You're talking about
know, but
he
he made
rigged
sure that there
foreign
were.
elections.
That's not what I said, you fucking retard.
That's what that means, though.
That's not what it means.
Okay. Sounds like a bunch of horse feed. All right, I'll put
You're
him in
putting him
B
in fucking A
minus.
tier.
I'm
No,
not
you're
putting him in
putting
A
him in
tier.
A tier. You are putting
All
him in A
right,
tier.
I think he should be in fucking D.
Yeah, sure.
And then
Go
we'll
ahead,
meet in the
but
middle and let's put him in B minus. There's no way
no, we're
he's
putting
not
him
that
in A
interesting,
tier. Yes, he is.
dude.
You
No, he
don't know
isn't.
anything about him.
Neither do you. You haven't said anything about him.
Yes, I have, you
Okay,
fucking
so
retard.
he built
He's also
houses.
he has a Nobel Peace Prize, dude.
Dude, every president has a fucking
No,
Nobel
they
Peace Prize, dude. It
don't.
doesn't. Who cares?
No, they
Fucking
don't.
Hitler has a Nobel Peace Prize, dude. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck, dude?
It's interesting. We are
All
rating
right, fine.
based on
He's
how
going in.
interesting that they are.
Okay, he's going in
A,
B. There's
no,
no
A.
fucking way he's as interesting as
Yes, he
as
is.
fucking no, dude.
Yes,
There's
he is.
zero
You don't
chance,
have to put
bro.
him in S tier, but you have to put him in A tier.
Dude, are you? What is wrong with you?
Put him in fucking A tier.
You have like a fucking condition or something, dude. There's zero chance.
No, he's an interesting guy. We are rating based on how interesting they are. He is an interesting person.
Okay,
He
he's
really
not.
is.
Okay, he's not. Okay, yeah, he's Lyndon B. Johnson. All right, we're gonna bump Lyndon B. Johnson down, and then he's gonna go down. This
No,
is where
he
he
needs to be an
belongs.
A tier. No, he needs
Dude,
to be an A tier. I'm
you're
not gonna
you're
let
a
go of this,
fucking
dude.
contrarian, dude. You don't even
How?
believe what you're saying. You don't even believe what you're saying, dude.
I do.
You're just being a
The
fuck. You're a
fucking
contrarian, dude. You don't
you're
know anything.
saying fucking words.
Okay,
He's a
dude.
naval officer. He has a Nobel Peace Prize. He has a big old fucking housing habitats for humanity. Builds a bunch of fucking houses for people. He's an interesting person, and he
All
lived to
right,
100,
all
dude.
right,
Come on,
sure. All right, he'll be our little make a wish.
good.
All right, Reagan.
Uh,
He's definitely.
B tier.
Well, I mean, if you everything about the Cold War is about. I mean, not the whole thing, but if you want to talk
Yeah.
Cold War, you got to talk Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars. He was
Star
fucking. He
Wars.
was doing
The
nukes
fuck?
and shit. Yeah, Star
Oh,
Wars was like this super advanced, super expensive, like laser nuke defense thing called Star Wars. It would cost like $1 trillion, and it didn't. We never
let me
got
look.
nuked, so it didn't do anything.
Let me look this up. Hold on.
I don't know. He's
Star Wars program is a missile. Okay. Yeah. There's a missile
he's
defense system.
yeah. He's also got like the Trump type thing, where people who hate Reagan are like rabid retards about it, and people who love him are like rabid
Super
devout
stupid.
follower retards about it. Like there's
Well,
no like
he's a
like
piece of shit. He is a piece of
yeah,
shit.
all these guys are fucking. All these guys are pieces. All these guys are rapist or racist dudes who raped like 1 billion people. These guys all suck. But like in
Okay,
terms of who's the most interesting, he's definitely more interesting than fucking Jimmy Carter. He's got to get bumped down. There's no way.
I just
There's
completely don't
no
agree.
way. There's
I
no
totally
way.
just don't
There's
agree
no
with you.
way. There's no way, dude.
Well, then I'd say that they're on the same. I think Jimmy Carter totally
Okay.
belongs in S tier. So you can put Reagan in A
There
tier.
is a funny story where when Jimmy Carter picked up Reagan to bring him to his inauguration, he walked in on him banging Nancy. That's pretty funny.
Dude,
He
Nancy
got
Reagan
he
can
got
fucking get it,
dementia.
dude.
He got dementia while he was in office, which
Hmm.
became like a huge thing. Um, I don't know. All right,
I'd say A tier, but I think Jimmy also
I'm a
belongs in A
Grant
tier.
stan. I'm a Grant stan.
Your Grant
So
stand.
he's definitely more interesting than Grant. He's all right. It's going like all right. If we
Put him
order
in A
these,
tier.
we got to order these in the actual shit they're supposed to be in.
Okay.
Grant's more interesting. Reagan, FDR is way more important than Jimmy Carter,
Not important, interesting.
and more interesting.
Sure.
I'm right, dude. Thomas, and then
If
I'm
you
not even
think
gonna
so,
order this shit, dude. I don't
yeah,
know what
whatever.
is. I don't know what your deal is with fucking Jimmy Carter.
He's
Jimmy
in.
Carter's a
I
nobody,
think
bro.
he's interesting. The same way you think Nixon's interesting. I think Jimmy Carter's
Okay, but
interesting.
I gave you
Okay.
1,000 reasons, and you just listed like random things he did. Like what
He,
he did philanthropy.
yes, he was a
Like,
ginormous philanthropist.
uh,
It's interesting, motherfucker.
it's not
Whatever.
that what
Whatever.
he
Let's move
donated. What
on.
he wrote a
This shit.
bunch.
We've already been doing this shit for like almost an
Bro
hour.
wrote some
Let's just
checks,
finish
dude.
this.
What this episode is gonna be called Logan tries to fucking suck. He tries to suck start Jimmy Carter back to life.
Okay.
HW.
Uh,
Uh,
I don't really know
so
too
here's the thing
much
about
about
HW,
him.
right? HW. He. I think because he didn't actually. He was a one-term president. He didn't really
Hmm.
do anything while he was president, but he caused 9/11. He tried to
No.
get.
No.
Dude. Yes, he did. He
No, he
tried to get
didn't.
Reagan.
That is his son. His son caused that shit.
Dude. All right, I'm gonna explain something to you, right? Saudi Arabia makes a deal with America that we're gonna. No, yeah, Saudi Arabia makes a deal with America saying, "Hey, we don't like Iran. You are gonna give us a bunch of money and guns, and we're gonna go fuck up Iran." And then George H.W. Bush says yes. They get the money, and then Iran is like, and then Saudi Arabia is like, hey, we need you to pay us back for all the help. HW is like, okay, I'll do it when I get reelected. He doesn't get reelected, so he can't do anything. So Saudi Arabia starts fucking around with Bill Clinton, and Bill Clinton sort of just doesn't care about the issue. Then George H.W. Bush comes in, and Saudi Arabia's like, hey, dude, your dad said you were going to help us with Iran. You're going to, in Iraq, you're going to fucking help us out. So then George W. Bush causes 9/11 so that way we could invade Iraq and repay his dad's debt to Saudi Arabia.
Okay, sure.
I'm going to fucking kill you, dude. You suck. I can't stand you, dude. You're pissing me off. I'm
Cool.
1,000. Dude, what are you talking about? Why are you talking like that?
Cool.
Dude, what? Dude, do you even want to do this podcast anymore?
Yes, I do.
Why are you
It's
being
just
such a
fucking
Debbie Downer?
end this shit. Come
All right,
on, let's just go.
HW.
You motherfucker.
HW also tried to get Reagan killed.
Sure.
That's also 100% true. So, and then
Okay.
George W.
Okay.
George W. I like George W. All right, so Clinton and George W. have the same problem. I really
Clinton's
want to
interesting,
like
dude.
them. I really want to like them as people, but they're both evil, so I can't. So they're both gonna go right here.
I think
Obama.
okay,
Nobody gives a
but
fuck
again,
about
we're
Obama.
not okay, dude. Stop. Now you're talking about how interesting they are. It doesn't matter how much we like them.
Yeah, I
It's how
know, but
interesting they
the
are.
interesting.
Okay, so Clinton is 100%. Dude, he got his dick sucked in the fucking White House. And
Yeah,
that shit
he also
came
got
out.
his dick
That's
sucked by a
interesting.
9-year-old on a fucking island, dude.
That's still
So,
interesting.
okay, well, here's the thing, right?
It's still fucked up, but it's interesting.
George W. is interesting because of 9/11 and the Iraq War.
Yes.
So the stuff that it's nice. He's got the
I
same thing
guess.
as Lincoln, right? It's fun to talk
Yeah.
about what's going on with them, but them
He was a
as
fucking
people,
idiot.
nobody actually cares about them as people. They don't matter as people.
No,
So
was a fucking retard.
and then Bill Clinton is gonna go. These are all the same guy, right? Like as
Mhm.
people, actually no, he's gonna go up one
Yeah, I
because
agree.
of Epstein stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna go there.
Yeah.
Obama is. I don't really give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about Obama.
I like Obama. I think Obama's
Of
interesting.
course you like Obama, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
All
You
right, you
fucking
talk,
finish.
bro. You talk, bro.
I personally think that he is one of the most like human presidents. He seems like just a genuine dude. That's what I think is interesting about him. He seems like an actual person.
Yeah, I also feel that way, but
So I
he wasn't.
understand he doesn't have a lot. I agree.
His
He
story
doesn't
is
have a lot.
kind of over. He's
I
sort
agree.
of just, to me at
He's
least,
a black guy. He is a black president. That gives him some points. He is a
Okay.
black. He's the first black president.
Yeah,
Come on, that is
who cares,
interesting.
dude? We treat people equally on this podcast, but like his whole, to me, he's sort of just the establishment. Like he's not. There's nothing. There's nothing about him. He's that you're like, oh, whoa, this is crazy. So like, he's just. If you imagine a 2008 Democrat, he's just exactly that. There's nothing really interesting about him as a person.
I agree. He's not the
kind of
most interesting
boring.
person. I agree.
He's kind of boring.
He's a little boring. I can agree with that.
His presidency wasn't very interesting. You know, I mean, obviously
He's
we're
a
not
good
ranking
president.
on policy, but like nobody talks about
Yeah.
Obama. Nobody cares about Obama.
I think a lot of people talk about Obama, but whatever.
And then Trump,
Trump is
obviously
S
S tier.
He is one of.
He's
is
also
like,
still.
I'd put him.
He's
up,
also still. Also,
put him in front of Reagan.
Biden's not on this list for some reason.
Well, Biden.
But like
also
obviously,
not
right now,
super interesting.
Biden and Trump are obviously going to be S tier because they're still doing stuff. You know.
Well, no, but
Like,
I agree,
actually, no.
I get
We
what
shouldn't
you're
even
saying.
rate. We shouldn't even really rate Trump.
Yes, we should. No,
Well, not
I
really, because
think we
like
should.
he's not. His story's not over, right? Like
I
you can't
agree, but
talk
okay,
about what
just
Trump's got
so
going on.
far.
Okay, yeah, so
Just
far,
so
obviously
far.
S tier.
I
But
think he's ahead of
that's just-
Nixon. I think he is one of the most interesting fucking presidents.
Yeah,
we've ever
obviously
had.
he's the most interesting right now because he's the fucking president.